If you use pieces like this to build mechanical constructions and you would like to add computer control to your designs, I have a product that will interest you. I call it the stepper controller. Hello, my name is Enrique Nivas, and I have developed this product with you in mind. If you're looking for an easy and simple way to bring your mechanical constructions to life, if you want to add computer control to the mechanical models you build, the stepper controller is for you. With the stepper controller, you add motors, switches, and light-emitting diodes to your mechanical constructions. You connect these components to an electronic board and hook up the board to your computer. Then, with the easy-to-use software we provide you with, you control the motor movements and the switch interactions by simply clicking on buttons. You can control in which direction motors will spin, how fast and for how long. You can have one motor directly control the movement of the other motors, and you can set the switches to automatically stop a motor. You have control over two LEDs, and we even provide you with two relays so you can control other devices, like electromagnets, for example. If you want your mechanical construction to repeat a sequence of movements automatically, you can have the controller remember the positions it has to move to, and then, by clicking on one button, your mechanical model will work by itself. The stepper controller is a combination of electronics, mechanical devices, and PC software that work together so you can bring your mechanical constructions to the 21st century. At the center of the system, we have the electronic board. It can drive up to 4 motors. You can connect up to 8 switches. It can control 2 light-emitting diodes, and it has 2 solid-state relays. Each motor is attached to a mounting plate that has standard hole spacing. You also get a pinion that allows you to couple the motor to the constructions you build. At the end of the motor cable, there is a connector that you plug directly into the electronic board. Then, when you click on the appropriate button on the PC, the motor will respond to your command. Limit switches are also attached to mounting plates and have their place in the electronic board. With the PC software, you can set which motor will stop when the switch is closed. You can also command 2 LEDs, and you can close or open 2 solid-state relays. With these relays, you have control over additional devices which you can attach to your mechanical constructions. With the stepper controller, it is very easy to incorporate computer control into your mechanical constructions. Once your model has been built, and after you have plugged in the motors and switches to the electronics, you connect the electronic board to a USB port in your computer. You then run the software on the PC to start controlling your mechanical model. The Motor Control tab gives you control over your motors. Click on the top button and the motor will spin in one direction. By clicking on the bottom button, the motor spins in the opposite direction. If you click on one of these buttons, the motor will only spin while you're pressing the mouse button. If you click on one of these buttons, the motor will start turning. When you click it again, the motor will stop. Clicks on these buttons will only move the motor one step at a time, so you can have precise control of motor movement. By dragging this slider, you can set the motor speed. Each mechanical construction can have up to 4 motors, and on this tab you have control over all of them. The second tab gives you control over the LEDs and the relays. You can set the rate at which the 2 LEDs will blink, and you can close or open the 2 solid-state relays. With the settings on the Motor Links tab, you can have 2 or more motors move perfectly in sync. And in the Limit Switches tab, you set which motor will stop when a switch is closed. The buttons on the tool strip are used to record motor positions and LED and relay states. Each recording of a position is a step in a sequence. Then, by clicking on this button, your model will move automatically through all the recorded steps. As you can see, the stepper controller is very easy to use. You control everything by clicking on buttons. There are no complex programming instructions to learn. The controller works right out of the box. You install the software from the supplied CD, incorporate the motors into your constructions, plug everything in its place, and your models immediately come to life. And most important, the stepper controller is compatible with all the pieces you currently have. There is no need to replace your valuable investment. So, if you're interested in selling the stepper controller, email me at eniva100@gmail.com. That's ENIVA100@gmail.com. I'm waiting for your mail.